Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So before we even start, I want to tell you guys something tragic, okay? Super tragic, okay? I uploaded a video 3 days ago talking about the horrorcore scene and why that type of music is so dark and it originated out of Memphis and all that kind of stuff. That was 3 days ago. I usually try and upload once a week. The reason I'm uploading now, okay, is because I thought I was having a brain aneurysm. Like, I legitimately thought I was dying. I was laying on my couch, about to pass out, and then it literally felt like somebody like knocked on my head, like hard. And I like woke up, like my eyes were closed, and I felt that, and I went like that. And my first thought was aneurysm. I'm dying right now. So I out loud I said, "Here we go," and I laid there and I waited to die. And 5 minutes later, I'm still alive, and I'm like, "Oh, well." I legitimately said out loud to no one, "Here we go." And I waited, and nothing was happening. So here I am. I was like, fuck it. If I'm not dying, I might as well kill my soul by playing these fucking games. And yes, the title isn't lying to you. You can go out and download and play these games right now. I would highly suggest against that, though, as one of these games is very illegal worldwide. Well, a certain version of it is. And one of the other games is illegal in several countries to own and play. And we'll get to it when we get to it. But that same game that is illegal in several countries around the world, you can buy it on Steam. Matter of fact, right now it's 60% off. Swear to God. I'm not going to say the name yet, even though you can just fast forward and look at the names of the games. But we're gonna, for my sake, for me, just for me, I'm going to wait until we get to that part, and then I'm going to say the name of the games. This video is sponsored by Liquid Death. One day that will be true. One day it will. Hey? Fuck. Hey? That's been there for 3 days. That has been there for 3 days. But it's delicious flavor. You know, go buy yourself some Liquid Death. Hey, Liquid Death. Email me. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Email me. So I need to say this for YouTube to at least consider my, keeping of the advertisements and monetization. This is for educational purposes only. I do not suggest nor recommend anybody going out and downloading, purchasing, and playing these games, as they can and will mentally scar you. In the place of playing that game, wow, I can't fucking talk right now, just listen to me, an idiot who bought them and played them, talk about them and describe them in very graphic detail. Just sit here in your little couch or have me on your phone while you sleep or on your big ass TV and just listen. That's all you need to do. Just listen. Go clean. Go learn how to fucking play the guitar or some shit. But seriously, sit back, relax, and listen to me explain some of the most disturbing games that you can actually purchase and play right now. First game we're talking about today is a game called Fun. It's literally called Fun, F-U-N. If you remember, about 2 years ago, I uploaded another disturbing games that you can play right now on my old channel that is no longer up because of the fucking French. But since the video is no longer up and I really enjoy talking about that kind of stuff, I'm going to remake the video but talk about slightly different games. But Fun and the next game we're going to talk about were on that list. So if you're following YouTubers like me, there is another YouTuber out there by the name of Sirius, and Sirius recently created a most disturbing and illegal video game Iceberg list out there. He went over it. I'll link it in the description below because I think it's a really cool video. But he puts Fun at the very, very bottom. And this video game is definitely not illegal. There have been 12,000 downloads since its creation over 10 years ago, and you can find it on the ClearNet. It takes some digging. I had to dig to find this fucking thing, but it is out there, and it's not illegal. Is it disturbing? Kinda. And I know that because not 30 minutes ago, I played it. I literally downloaded it to my desktop, and then I played it. And here is the footage from that. So the first time I played this game, I didn't hit record, which is on me. That's a big boo-boo on me, I get it. But I know what's in the game now. So the next part of this video is going to be me explaining the game, and you're going to get the B-roll footage of the actual gameplay over it. Of course, shit's going to get blurred out. I'm not dumb, but that's what's going to happen next. Okay, bye. All jokes aside, I want to take a step back from the humorous approach that I'm going to take to this video and all my other videos for like a minute here and say that yes, this game did take me 2.5 minutes to complete. The only reason it took me 2.5 minutes to complete is because this isn't anything new to me. I have been researching the darkest points of the internet for years now, and I don't think that it's cool to be desensitized to this kind of thing. I don't think that I'm better than anyone for being desensitized to this kind of thing. It's just an unfortunate byproduct of something that I already do. I'm already exposed to this kind of stuff, not on a regular basis, but on a semi-regular basis. This is nothing new. But for somebody that doesn't come from my background, didn't grow up in the era of the internet that people my age and older or a little younger may have, I can see that this will take a very huge effect on your mental health. This game is not a game. It's not. It's an edgy look into the mind of somebody who they think is disturbed, right? With that being said, I'm going to go back into the humorous approach of this video because I feel like that's the best way to get information out to you guys. So this game sucks. Imagine you have a 12-year-old brother or sister, whatever, and you're like, hey man, here's $50. Here's a 10-minute tutorial on how to make video games. Okay? I want you to make a video game, and I want you to make it as just as fucked up as you can, man. Just make it as just disturbing as you can think. And he's like, "Oh, that sounds so fun. Okay." That's what this game is. It is edgy and weird beyond belief. And the dude in the beginning, like the creator, says, "This is not a game. It's not. This is a trip into the mind of a truly demented." That's word for word almost exactly what he says. And it is not. I don't know how to explain this to you without saying an edgy 12-year-old. There is no other way to explain this game. Or not a game. It's a collection of images. So the game starts out and it drops you into like a red hallway. And it's textured with like blood. And then there's text floating in the middle that you can fucking barely read. You can barely read this text. It is illegible beyond comprehension. Not even God himself can decipher these words. But it's basically like a story. And he's like, let me tell you a story. I once wanted to R-word all the girls in my school. And my mother. I used to watch her every day naked. And you're like, bro, what the fuck? What are you doing? And then you drop down like a long tunnel, right? There's also no sprinting in this game, which kind of fucking sucks. And then there's a picture down there, and it is the picture of a decapitated woman that is fully nude, right? And her, like, from sternum to stomach is cut open, but, like, nothing's spilling out. You can't see any of her, like, guts, but you can tell that there's a slice. And, of course, you know, there's no head. And then the dude's like, yeah, this is my mom. Touch her. And you click on it, and then you're greeted by what I can only describe as cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The only thing you can do there is insult her. And then she, for lack of a better term, she goes down on you. And then you have an option to slap her, which is the only option that you have. And you slap her. And then it's just like a JPEG image of cheese from fucking Foster's Home laying there. And she's like, oh yes, fuck me. And then you click it. And then it takes you to just a full white room, like a full white room with text on the side. And it's like, are you psychotic? Do you want to see more? And there's two options there. There's either option A, which is yes, or option B, which is yes. And I feel like he needs to read The Art of the Deal, because that is a horrible negotiation tactic, in my opinion. You click either one, and then so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 images of gore. But this game was made in 2013, so the JPEG images are not HD. You can still make out what the pictures are. However, they're shit. So one of the pictures is like, it looks like hemorrhoids, but like really bad, like intestines coming out. It looks bad. One of them, it looks like a dude got his head shot with a shotgun, but his head's still intact. You know what I mean? It looks like half his face is gone. The same picture of the headless woman, and then I don't know. And then, oh yeah, one of like a skinned woman. And that was repeated a couple times, like throughout the rows. I noticed that they use the same picture like twice. And yeah. And then there's a door behind you and you click it and you're like, did you have fun? And I'm like, and I literally said, no, I'm not. What the fuck was this? Oh, I didn't see this. Did you fucking have fun? Oh, that's cool. Actually, yeah, let's push yes. First, you have to grab a piece of paper and write in it, I'm having fun. Next step. Okay, this is new to me. This is new to me. I'm not gonna lie. Second, you have to take a photo of that paper with your happy face if you want, and send it to. I'm blurring that shit out. There's no fucking way that's happening at all. And then you go here, and the game starts again. And I don't wanna do this. And then it starts the whole game over, and then it's just a loop. That's fun. That is the whole game. The worst part about this whole thing is I'm not even worried. I am not worried about what I saw. I'm worried that there was malware in that fucking thing, and now they got access to my accounts and my computer and stuff. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about like, oh, like I might get fucked up from this game. No, I'm worried that they're in my computer right now and they're stealing my passwords for YouTube. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Also, if you didn't know, if a game is called fun, it's really hard to find it. Try putting in fun game into Google and type enter. Fun video game. Fun horror game. Horror fun game. Try any of that. You won't find it. That's the freaking epiphany I had a year and a half ago. Now I know how to find it. So now let's move on to the next game, and that game is called Sad Satan. You knew that game would be here. I don't want to hear, oh, but that game isn't even that scary. What is it doing on this list? Okay, I have an idea. How about I explain Sad Satan to you, and then you shut the fuck up. Sad Satan, at its very core, is a black and white pixelated maze game. That's all it is. But what makes Sad Satan so famous, or infamous, I should say, is what is contained inside of the game. So at its core, like the core files, the clear files, jump scares and random pictures of random people that you'll find. Also, while the game is playing, there are like sounds playing the whole time. For example, like there is children laughing over a bass, but played in reverse. I don't know how to explain this sound. I'm just gonna play it for you. Okay, here's the sound. Tell me that wasn't either a child laughing or singing to a bass and then was played backwards. That's exactly what that was. I don't want to hear anything else. And then at one point there is a standard WAV file, a WAV file of a like stock scream in there. I've used that in a couple of my videos like a very long time ago on my old YouTube channel. So I know that this is a stock sound. Doesn't make it any less creepy though, because it sounds really realistic. But honestly, that's kind of just disturbing. It's not really over the top. Where it gets over the top is that there are different versions of this game. One version of it is all the pictures are relating to Shrek, and all of the black and white walls are Shrek coded or textured. There are also other texture packs on the other side of the fence that are just like straight gore. Like, I'm talking like Funky Town, Two Guys, One Hammer, freaking like Two Guys, One Chainsaw, like ISIS decapitation cartel videos and stock images like in the game and textured on the walls and shit. Like, it gets pretty fucked up. But there is also a version of this game which contains CP. And if you're saying like, oh, that's just a rumor, no, that was confirmed. That was confirmed by Some Ordinary Gamer's Mudahar himself. It's real. It existed. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. And for that reason, I did not download the game, and I have no interest in downloading the game or playing any version of this game because I just don't trust it. If there's versions of that game that exist, I don't want to even touch it. So I would highly suggest you guys don't do that either. Like, I'm seriously telling you, don't do it, because there is I don't want to say a high chance, but there is a chance that you could download the wrong one and then end up in fucking federal prison. So Don't do that. Last but not least, has nothing to do with gore. It has nothing to do with like the disturbing parts of the internet, but it has everything to do with the disturbingness of what it infers and how terrifying it is that people like this actually do exist. They just don't have superhuman abilities to this degree. The game is called Hatred. And like I said, this game is 60% off on Steam right now. And that is if you can get access to this game. The game is also rated AO, which is adults only. How that differs from M is that with M, you can still buy like Grand Theft Auto. You can go and buy Grand Theft Auto as a 12-year-old as long as you have someone over 17 or 18 present with you, a legal parent or guardian. AO, they will not sell it to you at all. You have to be over the legal age of AO to buy it. I believe it's 21, but maybe it might be 18. It's 18 or 21. You need to be that age or they will not sell you the game. In fact, majority of these games, they will not display. And majority of video game stores like your GameStops, your Walmarts, Targets, GameStops, they don't sell the game because there's just not enough of a market for GameStop or Walmart or Target to carry them. There's no point. This video is shit. This video is so bad. If you're still watching this, you have a problem. What is happening right now? The entire plot of this game is to get to a nuclear facility and activate a meltdown so that it blows up and kills millions of people in New York City. It's the whole plot of this game. And at the end of the game, you do that. You do that no matter what. So the ending of this game, because the entire game is literally just you moving in and out of houses, killing everyone in sight. You don't discriminate. The whole game is based off of killing as many people as possible. Innocent, not innocent, doesn't matter. You just kill them because they're there. But the end of the game is there's the ending cutscene where the cops burst in and shoot you multiple times with bullets. I don't know why I said that. And the antagonist starts laughing and then causes the reactor to melt down and blow up and then kill millions of people in New York. And that's the whole game. That game is 60% off on Steam right now. I don't even know why this was made. There's really no point. Like I said, there's no real life gore implications in it. There is no risky download or whatever, the freaking infamous side and the non-infamous side. No, this is just a straight game, and it's disturbing and controversial because you kill innocent people without regard for life. You just go out, you mow them down, and you kill everyone. That's it. That's the whole game, is you kill innocent people. That's why this game made this list. Like I said, this game is banned in several countries. In fact, let me read off the countries that it's banned in. Let me just pull it up. I can't lie to you. I thought it would be a lot longer than that. I thought it'd be like Venezuela, Vietnam, China, Japan, United States of America. No, it's Australia and Germany. I'm not even surprised because there was a point in time where Tyler, the Creator, was banned from Australia. And Germany is just Germany, which I don't understand because they created Necromantic. I don't really get that one, but go off, Germany. You guys did bring us Rammstein. So, and Australia did give us the Misfits. That was New Zealand. Steve Irwin. They gave us Steve Irwin. That's a pretty fucking good one. You know, that actually trumps Germany. Steve Irwin was the fucking OG. I don't give a fuck. I still punch stingrays when I go to the fucking aquarium. I slide for Steve. Okay, hashtag slide for Steve. So that was a list of 3 disturbing games that you can play right now. I want to keep this series going. I'm sorry this video was so short, but like I said, I'm only making this video because I thought I was dying. So if there are any video games out there that are similar to the ones that I talked about that you want me to cover next, please leave them in the comment section below. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I just realized halfway through the video that I never said that, so I just kind of fit it in there, and now it feels like I'm bullying you. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever. Hope you guys have a great rest of your time, and hopefully I will see you next week. Maybe sooner. All right. Have a good one. Where is the stop recording button?